After what happened at Whistling Straits at the PGA Championship, you'd think it'd take some time for him to bounce back. Well, not Dustin Johnson. Not only is he in the final pairing Sunday, he's also in contention for a playoff win.
Welcome to PGA Tour Today, presented by MasterCard.
Hello everyone, I'm Casey Black. Martin Laird will head out in the final round of the Barclays with a 3-shot lead at 12 under par. Laird, who came into the week 95th in the FedEx Cup standings, couldn't have asked for a better time to find his rhythm. Laird, who shot a third round bogey-free 65, carded 5 birdies, 4 of which came over a 4-hole stretch on the front 9. The 27-year-old is playing for only his second time at the Barclays. His last appearance was back in 2008, the last time the Barclays was held at Ridgewood Country Club. He finished tied for 7th after shooting a final round at 67.
I've been playing really well the last month. This is my 5th week in a row, and I've pretty much played well every week. Just not enough putts, the last couple of rounds. But I love this golf course. 2 years ago, I think finished 7th here. It's probably my favorite course to play all year. So I've been excited to get back here for a long time, and it was a nice time for my game to come around.
Laird would pick up 2,500 FedEx Cup points for a victory and jump to the top of the standings. And joining him in the final pairing, Dustin Johnson, who is 3 shots back. Some could argue that he is the poster child of resilience after his final round 82 at the U.S. Open and more recently the PGA Championship. In his first start since then, where he was penalized 2 strokes after his Sunday round for grounding his club in a bunker, which eliminated him from a playoff, he shoots a 7 under 64 Saturday to sit at 9 under par for the tournament. Making the most of moving day, Johnson was bogey-free, logging 5 birdies and an eagle on the par 5 13th. Coming into the week, 11th in the FedEx Cup standings, Johnson is assured of a spot next week at the Deutsche Bank Championship and would also move to the top of the standings with a victory this week. That's not the case for some players who are right around the 100 bubble as they fight to qualify for the second leg of the PGA Tour playoffs for the FedEx Cup next week in Boston. Here's a look at the projected standings if the tournament were to have ended after the Saturday round. Here is where the cut would be made. Andres Romero, Aaron Baddeley, Garrett Willis, and Blake Adams are right above the cut line. But only Romero, who is 1 under, and Baddeley, who is at +1, will have the chance to improve their position Sunday. And currently outside the cut line, Chris Riley, David Duval, and Kevin Sutherland. Only Duval, who is at 1 under, will be able to tee it up Sunday in that group. And he really needs to make a move Sunday to qualify, and so does Tiger Woods, who is also fighting for his FedEx Cup playoffs life, if you will. At 112th coming in, he's now projected to finish at 81st in the FedEx Cup standings. Woods, who had the 18-hole lead at 6 under par, started off his Saturday round with a triple bogey on the par 4 first. He logged a bogey on the 9th, but then when he made the turn, he started carding some birdies, which included one at the 17th and then another on the 18th. He is now at 3 under par, currently tied for 28th. Now keep in mind, he needs to finish somewhere around 50th to 57th this week to qualify for the Deutsche Bank Championship next week. Bob Stevens is in New Jersey with more now on what we can expect for the final round. Bob?
Casey, 2 years ago at Ridgewood, Hunter Mahan was 9 under par in the opening round, and the final winning score was 8 under par. That's how hard this golf course played down the stretch. It hasn't quite been that way yet this year. The lead has been 6 under, then 8 under, then 12 under, but this course is getting firmer and faster every moment. These greens have really got some bounce to them now. In fact, they even got watered late on Saturday afternoon. I tell you what, if Martin Laird's 12 under, if he could just hold on to that, he might indeed go on to win. The problem Martin Laird has is the guys that are right around him. In the final 3 groups on Sunday, of those 6 players, 5 of them have PGA Tour victories this year. The one that doesn't, Martin Laird. We'll have all the action of the final round of the Barclays on Sunday beginning at noon Eastern on the PGA Tour Network, Sirius 209 and XM 146. Somebody's going to go to Boston #1.
Thank you, Bob. You can watch the final round coverage of the Barclays starting at noon Eastern on Golf Channel. CBS will pick up the coverage starting at 2 o'clock Eastern. But if you want to see live coverage starting Sunday morning, head to PGATour.com to watch live at. John Swantek, Billy Kratzer, Brian Katrick, and Craig Perks will take you to the course live starting at 11 a.m. Sunday on PGATour.com.
PGA Tour Today is presented by MasterCard. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard, proud sponsor of the PGA Tour.